So we're at the water with this Beneteau Flyer 750 walk around. This is a 2005 boat with a pair of Yamaha 150 horsepower 4-stroke outboards. It's only got around 250 hours on the clock. It's in immaculate condition. This is a stock boat of ours as well. So it's fully prepped for sale, being sold with a warranty. Beautiful boat. Twin outboards gives you excellent performance with this thing. Also you've got the reliability and peace of mind of having two engines. They're in great condition. Nice navy blue hull on this boat, which looks the part as well. It's been freshly anti-foiled. This is the air step hull too, so it has these air intakes high up on the bow. They funnel air into the step on the hull bottom, so it sort of rides in a bit of a cushion of air. But we're going to launch this one now, put it through its paces here on the river, and show you how it performs on the water. So we're now on the water with the Flyer 750 walk around. This is a fabulous running boat. This is the maximum horsepower engine package. So the hull's rated for 300 horsepower, and we've got 300 horsepower sitting on the transom with those twin Yamahas. I'll just show you how it performs. But starting on the button, both engines were fully serviced by us, and they're being sold with warranty on the motors as well. So everything's been done. Gear shift, you've obviously got this twin throttle and shift lever, so you can shift the engines totally separately. You can actually, it's surprising, now you can swing the engines to get manoeuvrability, but if you do just put one forward and one astern, you will get the boat to rotate in her own length. So it means that quite a handy boat to manoeuvre around the marina. The throttle and shift is nice and light. One thing you have to get used to is that the neutral position is just aft of vertical. So that's neutral back there, so you just have to get used to that. But throttle and shift, the shift mechanism is nice and light. You have this single trim switch here, so you can trim both engines together with it. And you can also trim them individually here. So the benefit of this is that you can use the engine trim to stabilize the boat. So if the boat's leaning over a wee bit in a crosswind, you can trim one individual engine to level it back up again. It does away with the need for trim tabs as well. It does have a ski tow pole as well, so you definitely pull skiers with this boat, no problem. But we'll put it on plane, take it up to sort of cruising speed, about 3,000 RPM, and then do a quick full speed run. So there's no bow rise. Whenever I'm sitting in the helm seat, I get clear visibility through the screen, but there's room, and you've got this nice footrest here, but there's also room to stand. So if you want to stand at the helm, you can stand, look over the top of the screen, but I find it's most comfortable sitting down. So I'll just show you, we'll just put her slowly onto the plane here. Very little bow rise. Like that's about a quarter throttle. Give a wee bit more. That's her leveled out. So gets on the plane with minimum fuss. So that's us running at about 3,500 RPM. And the boat's doing about 23, 24 knots at this speed. So this is your comfortable cruising speed. Feels really nice and solid. and give her full throttle here now. So there you go. This boat is serious, good fun to drive. There's tons of power. Flat out, we're getting at about 5,500 RPM, 5,400 RPM. We're getting 40, just shy of 42 knots. I was getting about 41.5 knots. As I said, the cruising speed, sort of your minimum planing speed is about 20 knots. If you want the boat to be sitting sort of nice and level. And then it'll happily sit at anywhere in between, you know, 20 and 40 knots. But around about 25, I'd say, is the sweet spot if you're doing a sort of long cruise and you want to minimize your fuel consumption. The boat handles beautifully, feels nice and big and solid on the water. That air cushion, the air step hull, obviously minimizes drag, so you get more top end speed. I don't think it does much to cushion out the ride or anything, but it's more about minimizing drag and increasing efficiency. But a really good handling boat. You can chuck it through turns and have a bit of fun with it. Loads of power, as I said, for water sports and stuff. And you've got the reliability of the twin engines. The engines are running as sweet as a nut. There's only 253 hours on them, 253 on the port engine, 254 on the starboard engine. They've really done very little, and we've given them a full service to leave them totally ready for the new owner. But yeah, steering's nice and smooth. Throttle and shift levers are nice. The instruments are all working, and it's just a lovely running boat. And the idea of us shooting these videos is that, particularly this time of year now, it's, you know, this is the first week in November, and we're lucky that we've got a couple of good days here. But during the winter, it can be difficult to get a decent day to get out on the water. So the idea with these sea trial videos is you can see how the boat performs from the comfort of home. So hopefully you find it useful. But this is a fantastic going Beneteau Flyer 750.